to newborn depression. A scent on the wind that sparks the hint of a memory you dread but cannot place. It's disorienting, like being haunted, being hunted, being hated by everyone. Even when everyone is telling you they love you, you are completely alone. Every moment you don't want to be, and every moment you are praying for a phone call you can't answer, lost your voice, lost in the abyss, losing time, lost in something you don't want to claim but can't ignore. Sometimes you catch a glimmer of happiness and try to live in that millisecond for the rest of your life, just to feel the slightest warmth again. But the deep freeze of this hostile takeover overwhelms the mirage of your memory, and you recall the vanity of being so unsatisfied in everyday occurrences. Seems now like everyone else is always smiling, laughing at jokes, but you can't feel the anticipatory thrill of a punchline, only punches that knock the wind out of you in random places like breakfast or birthday parties. You're subjected to wondering if you've shared many years with people who never really loved you. The chorus of their absence fills the cathedrals of your broken state like a tsunami, an unpredictable blindsiding, a rapid disintegration into a state of being where the avalanche slows but never stops. A period where you can't fake it no matter how much you want to. An occasion where you can't bench press the weight of anxiety. Your confidence is suffering, sustaining significant damage. The cruel unpacking in which misery makes a home in you. Recovering feels impossible. Like forgiveness, like forgetting, like living. There are many ways in and out of this darkness. The choice of an exit is yours. You, who is weary from struggling to survive, had the sense to wait for the strongest second wind to set sail for healing shores. Throw yourself into escaping. You can make it out alive. You have done your best, and it was not always enough, but you do not deserve to suffer. You were trapped on a landscape of pain, but you have broken loose and now know as you run toward freedom that when you throw your defenses to the wind, be sure they're not being blown directly into the hands of your enemies. Trust should never be hard to earn, but nearly impossible to regain. You feel the cavernous impact of your perilous journey with tea leaves and therapy sessions, long phone calls, glittering surprises, and eyelashes dripping with laughter tears. You watch the disaster relief team find you on the border of catastrophe and carry you to safety because you had just enough strength left to raise a white flag and light a flare. All attempts to revisit the past for more than a brief lingering are futile. You will not be able to revive what once was, and anyone who dares say, "I told you so," in the reflection of your wreckage does not understand the wild abandon of actually believing life can be better, even when impossibly the worst. Not all of us were meant to be cowboys, I suppose. It takes a brave soul to ride without spurs, but you did it, and you'd do it again if you had to. For the guts, for the glory, for those many days when nothing has ever been so perfect. You've come full circle and must choose the road not taken. All familiar paths are washed out, and besides, the treachery is too familiar to be a challenge. It'd be just another year wasted in dedication to survival. This is the year you take everything personally and demand a satisfactory answer to all those dark dilemmas that held you hostage. Now you heal. Now the pain fades, and eventually this will feel like staring into the fog. You forgive. You forget. You live.